For his assault landing a little bit later on. He's going to touch down, put the nose wheel down, and stand on those anti-skid brakes, and at the same time we'll hear a change in the sound of the engines and propellers. First flew as a prototype back in 1954. There's been more than 30 variants of the C-130 over the years. The aircraft fleet has accumulated over 20 million flight hours. And when you consider those 20 million flight hours, that's a lot of frequent flyer miles, folks. Did you know that the C-130 has also been a bomber? It carries the largest conventional weapon in the world, the MOAD. Stands for MOAD, stands for Mother of All Bombs, over 15,000 pounds. Look at this beautiful photograph as they come by. The C-130J, cameras on it. They'll come by in another pass toward the end of their program, toward the end of the sequence. Did you know that every branch of the United States Armed Services has Operation C-130? Show us the minimum radius turn. Giant airplane like this coming right at you. You're going to roll it up on its side and pull that aircraft around in a high G minimum radius turn. At 60 degrees of bank, that's a 2G turn for this very big airplane that can weigh as much as 164,000 pounds at takeoff. Keeping the airspeed going during this high G turn. You pull G's on an airplane, it wants to bleed off the airspeed like you read about. And this aircraft is powered by 4 Rolls-Royce turboprop engines, providing over 4,700 horsepower each one. C-130J-30 is some 15 feet longer and flies higher, farther, and faster than any of the previous C-130s. With this aircraft, the Lockheed test team broke 50 world aeronautical records with this airplane. The C-130 has been in continuous production longer than any aircraft in history. Continuous production. 1954 on up to today. Now, coming right at you, repositioning Lake Show Center. Here comes Major Pat Driscoll from Wakefield, Rhode Island. Get your cameras ready, because you're going to get a good shot of this airplane. As he rolls it up on its side. Major Pat Driscoll from Wakefield. Major Driscoll's father was in the 143rd for 15 years at the C-130J. You can give a round of applause for that. Yeah. Well, hold your applause because there's more to come to hear about the other 2 crew members on board. Right now they're lining up for a high-speed pass. They're going to be coming by at over 300 miles an hour. The mighty Hercules. Of the C-130J is Captain Ryan Nugent from Manchester, New Hampshire. Captain Nugent started his career in the Air National Guard as an enlisted life support technician. In 2005, he graduated from the Euro-NATO Joint Jet Pilot Training Program at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas, earning his Silver Air Force wing. And Captain Nugent. Another belly pass. If you didn't get your cameras ready the last time, do it this time. Master Sergeant Dean Cook. a veteran of 26 years going 43rd. He also returned from Afghanistan last year, National Guard Service. Here he comes. Thanks for picking it up, Dano. It gave me a chance to borrow my camera and get a picture on that beautiful photo band. There he is, an old Herc driver, and he had his brake to grab his camera to get a shot on that guy. Hey, once a Herc driver is an airborne radio and television broadcasting station. The first J model combat personnel airdrop while deployed in Afghanistan. Flown by the Air National Guard, your Rhode Island Air National Guard, not the active duty forces. 143rd. Who first flew the J model into combat. All right, here he comes for landing, Larry. Let's watch this. Okay, now listen to the sound of the engines. He's going to plant it, stand on those anti-skid brakes. Here comes the reverse. Master Sergeant Cook is going to get directions to Major Back Crystal. The Roadmaster is given the steering directions as he backs off the aircraft. As you were watching the aircraft backing up, just before he stopped the aircraft from going backwards, he did not use the brakes. He used the brakes, so those were probably tripped. That ramp could have touched the runway. All he did was reselect forward thrust. All that thrust was going out and started pushing that aircraft forward once again. Rhode Island Air National Guard, one of the first units to operate the C-130J. Critical. Down here was flying here right here today. Patty Driscoll, second generation Rhode Island Guardsman, flying that aircraft along with his very, very capable crew.